So, hello student. So, welcome to your first class, first physics practical class. So, here among the several experiments, the first experiment we are going to do is the slide caliper. As you can see, this apparatus is called the slide caliper. By using this one, we are going to measure the external diameter of the solid cylinder and hollow cylinder and the internal diameter of hollow cylinder, and by using the diameter we are going to find the radius, and using which we are going to find out the volume of the solid cylinder and hollow cylinder. So, we will do two experiments, one by using the solid cylinder and one by using the hollow cylinder. So, as you can see, I am going to discuss more about the apparatus. So, as you can see, this one is the slide caliper. Now, one thing is coming in our mind, then that why this apparatus is called a slide caliper. As here you can see there are two scale. Okay, one is the main scale and here a small scale is there, that is called the vernier scale. So, you can see as I am sliding this apparatus, the vernier scale is sliding over the main scale. That is why the apparatus is called the slide caliper. Okay. Now, we can ask that what is the use of this apparatus. So, as I have already mentioned that we are going to measure the internal diameter and external diameter. Now, here another use is also there. As you can see, this bar is there here with this. Okay, first one you see, this is called the upper jaw and this is called the lower jaw. By using the upper jaw, we are going to measure the internal diameter like this, and by using the lower jaw, we are going to measure the external diameter. Okay. Now, come to this one. In these two experiments, we are not going to use this one, but you should know what is the use of this. To measure any depth, you are going to use this. Okay. So, let us come to the theory part of the experiment. Okay. So, first of all, if I am going to do the solid cylinder experiment, as you can see, this is the solid, there is no hollow part. So, we are going to find out the volume of this cylinder. So, first you will write the aim of the experiment. So, the aim of the experiment is to find out the volume of the solid cylinder by using slide calipers. Okay. Then next come the apparatus required, or what are the apparatus we are going to use in this experiment. So, the apparatus we are going to use is slide caliper, the instrument and the solid cylinder. So, two apparatus we are going to use. Now, comes to the theory part. So, the information input, or to calculate the volume of the solid cylinder, what are the information we are going to need? These are the list count. This is the formula 1 MST minus 1 VST. Okay. Now, what is the list count? As here you can see one term is used, list means minimum. So, by using any instrument, the minimum measurement we are going to calculate, or we are going to measure by any instrument, the minimum measurement which we can accurately measure is called the list count. So, the formula of list count is 1 MST minus 1 VST. MST is main scale division, VST is vernier scale division. When using the instrument, you can find out the MST and VST. Then next the information we need is vernier coincidence. Okay, vernier coincidence is the, as here written, the division of vernier scale coinciding with any division of the main scale. As I have already mentioned, there are two scales, one is main scale and another one is vernier scale. So, there actually in vernier scale there are 10 divisions. Okay, in vernier scale there are 10 divisions which is equal to 9 division of the main scale. So, when you are measuring the diameter, any division of the vernier scale will coincide or will remain in parallel with any one division of the main scale, and that line will be called as the vernier coincidence. Okay, then you need the true reading, that is the observed reading plus or minus the zero error. As you have seen, in true reading we are using the zero error. So, there are three types of zero error. First one is no zero error, positive zero error and negative zero error. Now, what we call as no zero error? In that instrument, as you have seen, there are two scales, one is vernier scale and one is main scale. So, the first line of the vernier scale is called the zero of the vernier scale and the first line of the main scale is called the zero of the main scale. So, if at first when before using the instrument, if you will see the zero of the vernier scale is coinciding with the zero of the main scale, then we can say the instrument has no zero error. So, then next comes the positive zero error. If the zero of the vernier scale lies to the right of the zero of the main scale, then we can say it is a positive zero error. Here the error will be subtracted from the value. Okay, then comes the negative zero error. So, here the zero of the vernier scale lies to the left of the zero of the main scale. Here the value of the zero error will be added to the true reading. Okay. Then comes the working formula. As the aim of the experiment is to find out the volume of the solid cylinder. So, here the formula we are going to use is pi by 4 d square h. And what is the d? D is the diameter of the solid cylinder and h is the height of the solid cylinder. So, by using the instrument and apparatus, you will take at least 10 minimum observation, and you can find there are some procedures by which or using which you can find the diameter of the cylinder and height of the cylinder. Okay. So, next we will see how we can find the diameter and height. So, from the working formula you need to calculate the diameter and height. So, from the observation you can find the diameter and height. So, for after doing the observation or during the observation, you need to see some points. So, you will do a table, and in that table you can one by one you can do the observation. So, there in the table there will be number of observation, minimum 10 number of observation you have to take. So, there will be 10 value, and the second column will be for MSR, that is the main scale reading, and then vernier coincidence. I have already mentioned what is the vernier coincidence. Then you need to find the VSR, vernier scale reading, which will be the multiplication of the vernier coincidence and the least count value. Then you have to find the observed diameter, which will be the MSR value added with the vernier scale reading value. Then before doing the experiments, as I have said that you have to see whether the instrument has some zero error. So, if there is no zero error, so this value will be nil. So the correct diameter will be, for each observation you have to find out the correct diameter. So the correct diameter will be A added or subtracted with the B. So like this we can find 10 values or 10 observation, and from these 10 observation you need to find the mean value. So by adding all the 10 observations and divided the sum with the 10, you can find the mean value. Likewise, as you have to find out the diameter and height, so you need to do two tabulation. Okay, so if this one is table 1 in which you are finding the diameter, you need to find a second table similar to this one, so which will be B, that will be table for measuring, table for measuring the height, which will be the table 2. In table 2 everything will be same, but according to your observation the value will differ and you will get the required mean value.
This instrument is known as slide caliper or vernier scale. This instrument, why the instrument is called or named slide caliper? This vernier scale or this instrument has two scales. One is main scale, this one is the main scale. This part which is moves on main scale is known as vernier scale. Vernier scale. Now, why the instrument is called or named vernier or slide caliper? The vernier scale slides over main scale. The vernier scale slides over main scales, so this instrument is known as vernier or slide caliper. Here, slide caliper vernier scale has 10 division. This one is the division of vernier scale. This 10 division of the vernier scale coincides with 9 division of main scale. 9 division of main scale. Then list count. What do you mean by list count? Smallest value that can be measured, by the instrument is called its list count. Every instrument, measuring instrument, has list count. For example, watch, hand watch, its list count is 1 second. In meter scale or scale, its list count is 1 mm. 1 mm. Every instrument which is used for measuring liquid substance, solid, liquid or gases, every has minimum smallest value of the instrument is called list count. Now we find out the list count of a vernier scale. Find out the list count of vernier scale. Before to find out the list count of the vernier scale, we discuss about error, zero error, no zero error, positive zero error and negative zero error. No zero error, the zero of vernier scale lies or coincides with zero of main scale is known as no zero error. In this case, true reading is equal observed reading plus minus only observed reading. In this case, true reading is equal observed reading. Observed reading. Then positive zero error. Zero of vernier scale. Zero of vernier scale lies to the right of zero of main scale is known as positive zero error. This one is the zero of main scale. This one is zero of vernier scale. If zero of vernier scale lies to the right of zero of main scale, in this case the reading is positive zero error. Here true reading is equal observed reading minus error, zero error, minus error. Minus reading is equal observed reading minus zero error, minus zero error. Then negative zero error. This is the zero of vernier scale, This zero of vernier scale lies to the left of main scale, zero of main scale is known as negative zero error. This one is the zero of main scale, this one is the zero of vernier scale. In this case, true reading is equal observed reading plus zero error. Okay. Then how can we find out list count of slide caliper? We know that 10 division of vernier scale coincides with 9 division of main scale. Now 10 division of 10 division of, suppose this one is the vernier scale 10 division coincides with 9 division of main scale. This one is the main scale. This one vernier scale. One cm. Every division of main scale is equal to 1 mm. 1 mm. Now, 10 division. How can we calculate least count? When the two jaws are close, in this case, the zero of vernier scale and main scale and vernier scale, main scale and vernier scale coincides. In this case, meantime, the 10 division of a vernier scale coincides with 9 division of main scale, 9 division of 9 MSD. One division of a main scale is equal to 1 mm. 1 MSD. 1 MSD is equal 1 mm. Now, 10 division of vernier scale is equal 9 division of main scale is equal 9 mm. 9 mm. 1 division of vernier scale is equal 9 by 10 mm is equal 0.9 mm. 0.9 mm. Now, least count is equal 1 MSD minus 1 VSD. 1 MSD is equal 1 mm minus 1 VSD is equal 0.9 mm is equal 0.01 mm. See, 0.1 pause कर ले 1 mm minus 0.9 mm is equal 0.1 mm is equal 0.01 cm.